Well, your thoughts on the season. You go back to the beginning of training camp. What was the message you guys relate to each other to sort of get the season started?
Um, just to sum it up pretty quick, I think it's more of just not let what happened last year happen this year, and that's pretty much sums it up right there. You know, we came out with a chip on our shoulder, and it's always in the mind, right? And we've gone through it, and we didn't want to go through it again. So, just to sum it up pretty quick, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
When did you realize that things were different this season? Was it early on, or in that training camp, or did it take a couple weeks to?
I mean, we came in with that mentality, I'm sure, not just myself, but the whole group, but also just trying to stay more connected to each other, work with each other, just really trying to implement things all the way down to the small details, and then bringing in Josuke and then Gabriel helped a lot, right? And it definitely opened up things and freed things up. So once they came in and really gelled in, you can really feel like we got a lot more to work with. And then midway through the year, obviously, and we brought more players in. So we got a lot more to work with. We got a lot more styles we can implement on the field and on the fly as well. So it's been nothing but good things this year. So that's all I would say from the start to midway till now. Yeah.
Colorado might have a couple of contributors out in this first match, or maybe even the second match. How do you approach a match like this, knowing that they might not have some of the contributors, or it doesn't even matter? Are you guys just approaching your
I mean, it matters. It plays a factor, but obviously we just got to approach it with whatever the coaching staff studies and brings and feeds us, and we do video and whatever the tactical plan on the day is. We got to execute that to our best of our abilities. So yeah, I mean it's a factor for sure if they're missing a few pieces, but we still got to come in with our head on our shoulders and with the right mentality and not overlook them. Yeah.
Obviously, decision day didn't go down exactly what you guys wanted it to.
Yeah.
But you mentioned at the top having a chip on your shoulder at the beginning of the season. Does something like that give you a chip on the shoulder towards the playoffs? I mean, if we're going to look for a silver lining, say like, hey, let's use this as motivation, or what does that moment do for you guys?
I think making the playoffs is a good thing, but it's not all about just making the playoffs. As you can see, some teams work hard all year and they make the playoffs and then they get eliminated just like that, So there's a lot more on the line, especially, we made it out of the knockout stage in Leagues Cup, and then we just got knocked out as well. So we definitely still, that feeling is still there, and we definitely don't want that to happen again during the playoffs as well. So all the guys know what's on the line, and it's definitely like a motivation factor. Definitely to have that on the back of your mind and stepping on the field. It's definitely there. So, and I'm sure that's for me to the next guy and the whole team. We still have that bitter taste where we could have accomplished something pretty special, but we have another opportunity to do it. So, yeah, here we are.
How important is it to be here at home for Colorado, having that 12 man with you?
Yeah, it's special. It's real special. And being from LA as well, I'm really excited about it. Having family, friends come out and see the game and being in front of our fans. Like you said, the 12th man out there, and having them support us and being on top of the opposition the whole way, it's really exciting. So like I said before in other interviews, you can definitely feel the buzz around this area of the stadium, and coming to the stadium, and then definitely when that first whistle blows, I mean, it's game on. So we're all excited for that. Yeah,
Talking about mentality and motivation,
Yeah.
what happened during the decision day. How's the team internally, moving the pace now, focusing in Colorado, going back to the playoff? Is that something that you guys already, of course, you were being in the first place for a few minutes, then go back and forth? It's you guys moved the pace on that part?
I mean, I wasn't part of it, so but it definitely hurts to to see it, and definitely, yeah, we just got to bounce back from that. You know, what happened already, and we just got to bounce back and move on to the next game, and not let that hold us back. So it's in the past. We move on. We move forward. We got a big opportunity in front of us, a good opportunity in front of our fans to do something special. So what already happened, and we are ready to go to the next game. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Josh?
Yeah, Mark, thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
you
worries.
talked a little bit about not being part of the last game. Was that hard to sit on the sidelines for that one?
Yeah, definitely. It's always hard not being part of the group and not being able to, you know, do what you do and help the group with what you can contribute to. So yeah, it was hard to watch. Just kind of, you know, going through the emotions at home while watching the game. But yeah. Now, I mean, it was a decision made, I think, like a week later after the Austin game, so it kind of caught me by surprise. But yeah, we moved on from it, and now I'm ready to, you know, get it going on the next game and be definitely a key contributor to the team's success. Yeah.
And because of some of the success that you guys have had this year, you know, being in first most, but finishing in second, do you feel like there's more pressure entering the playoffs maybe this year than, you know, in other years? Do you feel like there's expectation because of how good you guys played throughout the year?
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. Even if the team's not doing well, there's always an expectation, being the LA Galaxy and the rich history this club has. But definitely a lot more on top of whatever is expected of us with the team's success this year and the potential of how good we can be as well. So yeah, there's all that, but I'm sure we're all embracing it and we're using it as motivation and going into this next game and the games going forward all the way to hopefully the MLS Cup and lifting that trophy. We're all excited to get it going. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
I could
Oh.
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mark. Hey, it's John
Yeah.
Arnold. I wanted to ask a bigger picture question. You mentioned the history of the club. You mentioned being from LA.
Yeah.
The expectation that the Galaxy can have because of the history. How much does that kind of play, not obviously motivation for Colorado, but like in the big picture of having this really successful season, putting results together, kind of reestablishing that Galaxy legacy? Is that something you guys talked about? Has that provided some motivation this year? Where has that played in?
I mean, us as players, we don't got to talk about it. It's always talked about by fans and everyone else around, you know, fans and supporters from day one. You know, they always had that expectation. And, you know, we obviously want to be connected, you know, on field and off the field. So we definitely feel, you know, the expectation there, and we definitely want to put on for them and, you know, make them proud. And obviously we want to, you know, we want our hard work as well to be determined by success, right? And not have any like letdowns or fall short. So yeah, we're out there working hard every day. And listen, it's a lot more fun and it's a lot more better when, you know, the level is high and everything is sharp. So we definitely try to keep that going every day. And that helps come in, you know, every weekend. So as you can see, we've had a lot of success throughout this season, and like I said, we're really excited to get this going with the first game this weekend for, you know, our playoffs this year. So we're really excited about it.
Thanks for the
Thank you.